Yeah, that's what we want to hear. Right, well, hello everybody. I hope you're still safe. I hope you're still well. Me and Red have been extremely lucky boys today. I think potentially the rain might have put a few people off coming because there just seems to be test ride after test ride after test ride available. This is mine and Red's third bike to test ride today. Absolutely fantastic stuff. And we have now the Harley-Davidson Pan America. This is going to be fun. I love adventure bikes. In the past, I've rode a BMW GS 1200, a BMW GS 1250, and a Triumph Tiger 1050. So, this should be the business. A lot of gizmos, a lot of gadgets. Let's see what we think. Yay! I like the mode on this because you just have to press it rather than flick through the damn thing.
Be careful, you go into sport mode on the slippery road. It's my one.
Oh yeah.
It really does. You'll lose it.
Okay, got it.
For rain mode, then the normal road is the orange road.
Got it. Not a problem.
And then you've got off road, which you won't need. But
no, bloody hell.
Yeah, it's lovely, isn't it? So, right, take care.
Yeah, we'll do, buddy. Not a problem at all. Yeah, we'll do. All right. Here we rock and roll. We're in rain mode at the moment, probably really appropriate considering the rain has just started. It's been a while actually since I've rode an adventure bike, so first few miles are just going to be getting used to the height of it again. I do love adventure bikes. I love the position. I love how much you can see. And if you have the legs for it, you can normally always feel happy and confident. Something that you might have heard if I include it in the video, I don't know if I'm going to. But yeah, the gentleman who is setting us all up on these bikes, yeah, he's telling us about the suspension on this. You sit on the bike and as you start it up, you get a nice little flashing suspension icon, and that is just the bike lowering itself to its lowest height possible. I think that's to make it easier, obviously for like manoeuvrability and stuff like that. It's so weird. You get on the bike, you start it up and you feel it. Not start it up, but you put the ignition on, you feel it go. That is an odd sensation. But now that we're riding, that icon has gone away because the bike just moves itself back to its not normal, I suppose, but it's riding, shall we say? It's riding suspension. And yes, when you are on a motorway, I've been told, or a dual carriageway, if you're on it for more than say 10 miles, it will begin to raise itself even more. Raise itself even more. Obviously, just to give you that more advantage, upright position, seeing everything on the horizon. I love it. I love the technology behind it. Adventure bikes need it. For me, adventure bikes are where all the tech should go, because yeah, this is what they're about. Touring, adventure, get all your quirks in, your cruise controls, your off-road modes. This of course does have an off-road mode. We're never going to get to try that out without owning one. I'd love to know if Harley ever did that, an off-road day experience. That would be incredible. I will tell you guys this, it's almost a bit frustrating, but Red really suits this bike. I don't know how he'll react to me telling him this, but he looks really comfortable. He just looks like he's handling the bike so well. You're obviously going to ride a bit gingerly, shall we say, at first, obviously, with it being not your motorcycle. And with it being quite a difference to what you usually ride, in Red's case a cruiser, but yeah, he's handling that brilliantly. I will say one thing so far, and it's not a bad judgment, you know, don't be judging it on it, but the engine is very, very hot at the moment. I can only assume that's because we're going slow and we're filtering, and I'm probably new to the bike and I'm maybe giving it maybe higher revs, who knows, but it's definitely warm. However, I'm used to that on the Sprint ST. For anyone who owns or has rode a Triumph Sprint ST, they'll know that the engines do run traditionally quite hot, and so I'm no stranger to a bit of warmth between the legs at all. Just going to get out of this moment. On a cold, windy, wet day like this, it's actually quite nice. I thought I'd just mention it, but I'm sure it's not a negative view at all. I will say it has a lot of power, this bike, from that 1250 engine, but it's not just giving it, you know, every so often giving it a quick twist to the throttle. Obviously we're in rain mode, so maybe, I'll tell you what, maybe if I do that now, if I do that with my left hand, actually, just when we're coming off here, actually, I'll do it with my right hand, but I'll just flick it now. That's road and that's sport. Right, I just want to see what it's like now on sport. Let red go. Oh wow, okay, never mind. So in sport mode, the throttle completely changes, and you really start to know where that 150 brake horsepower is. It is being shot there. Oh, that's a lovely feel on the throttle. Oh yes, there we go. Oh, that is lovely. I just quickly whacked it into sport mode, saw the dash display change, and oh, that is so punchy. I love the noise. Oh yes, yes. Similar to the Street Glide and similar to the Livewire, I absolutely love the dash display here. Obviously, when you're on a bike like this, you want a bit more information. This has everything. This tells you if there's a phone connected. It tells you the battery voltage, temperature, engine temp. Obviously, you've got your fuel gauge, everything you want down there, everything, and then all the other stuff like your mileage and your range is all smaller, but it's there. So, ooh, you could find it. Bit of gravel there, so I just didn't want to go over it too fast. But yep, I've managed it. I've been able to do it. The Pan America stays upright. Oh, I see what it means now. I just gave it a little bit of a blip on the throttle, just to see if I could back up what the owner at the dealership was talking about. And he is right. That rear wheel, it's adventurous. It matches the bike. It's very adventurous. It seems to go wandering. So you got to behave. Oh, you know, I suppose that's what they're trying to get across. You have got to behave. You've got to respect it. That's the important thing. You've got to respect it. Look at Red. He's mastering this now. Red is actually much quicker. He's so much quicker off the mark than me on one of these. That's shocking from me. Absolutely shocking. Well, like I say, I've rode a Tiger, I've rode a GS. I've always wanted to have a go on an Africa Twin. Never got round to that for some reason. Lord knows why. Just got over the manhole cover nice and gingerly. Now that I know that rear wheel, now that I know what it's capable of. Look at Red go. He just, and that backs up what I said earlier. This seems to really suit him. I'm going to let him know he needs to buy a Pan America. Get rid of the Vulcan. Get rid of Jelly Bean. Bin off any dreams or hopes he ever has of owning a Rocket 3 and tell him a Pan America is the future. Obviously it's really difficult because I don't want to bore you guys with stuff that you will already know and already expect. Suspension, it's lovely. I've gone over so many little bumps in the road, so many like broken manholes. I haven't felt a thing. But you expect that. I think you guys would be more surprised if I said, oh my god, you feel everything. Oh no, because that would be a terrible adventure bike. But I don't think they've built a terrible adventure bike. Today we've been at the Harley-Davidson dealership in Watford. We have spoken to many a Harley-Davidson owner and guys who have owned Harleys longer than I've been alive, and they have said that when Harley-Davidson came out with the Pan America, it did throw them, you know, a lot of it, because it is a breakaway, isn't it? It's a breakaway from the tradition. It's a breakaway from the norm of Harley-Davidson motorcycles. It's an adventure bike. Oh, the tunnel of Harley-Davidson noise. It's an adventure bike. I don't know, but I know Harley-Davidson obviously will make the biggest tourers. They'll make thumping cruisers and yeah, you know, street cruisers, almost like fat bobs and stuff like that are a bit more appropriate, shall we say, on the road. Just to let you know, that's what I'm on about. That flashing suspension icon, just lowering the bike now. Much more comfortable, much more safe and secure, I feel. I think the only thing maybe that I would change, I don't know if this screen is adjustable. I would assume it is. It would just be an assumption. But if it's not, I'd have another screen, probably one just a little bit, I'd say a little bit wider, and probably a little bit taller as well. That would probably do me. But if that's adjustable, you can get rid of that point, because that's just me being lazy, not asking the right questions, and yeah, not being as immersed as I could be. But guys, please, I do apologise if this review isn't the best one, because I've done 2 test rides prior to this. My mind is absolutely bombing with like a million ideas, a million thoughts at the same time, because of how many, you know, we've been on 3 separate Harley-Davidson bikes. I don't know what's going on anymore. I'm so flustered. But yeah, I suppose I should be coming up with my concluding thoughts, shouldn't I, really, at this stage? And I like it, obviously. What's not to like? I think you obviously have to be into adventure bikes to really appreciate it. So me, having rode sport tourers for majority of my riding time, probably don't give it the full appreciation that it deserves, but it is a fantastic bit of kit. I think if you're new to stuff like this isn't the most confidence inspiring one, simply because of that rear wheel. But the engine is incredible in this. I would probably, yeah, I'd probably go as far to say that the engine in this is more impressive than all the GS's that I've been on in terms of its power delivery, especially in sport mode, which I'm raving on about. So yeah, but I'm not sure. I'm really not sure where to put it up there, because it's tough when you're in this category, because BMW GS guys will swear by BMW GS's, Tiger guys Tiger, Africa Twin. So yeah, and this is still, you know, I still don't know as much on this bike as I do the others, but it's definitely a competitor. It's worth the shout. They haven't produced something that's just going to be here for their sake, like, oh yeah, we make an adventure bike. No, they've made a genuine consideration for, if you're looking for an adventure bike, then you do now have to consider the Harley-Davidson Pan America. So fair play, congratulations Harley-Davidson for that. So here we are, back at the Harley-Davidson dealership in Watford for the last time today. Honestly, fantastic. I really enjoyed this Pan America. It's so different. It's not what you're expecting at all. It really throws a few surprises in the works. So yeah, as always with these reviews and these first impressions, these test rides, go and book a day, go and test ride one, and see what you think for yourself, because that's the only way you're ever going to appreciate it. Lastly, I just want to say a huge thank you to Harley-Davidson for allowing us... Back that way. Typical. We've gone the wrong way. I just want to say a huge thank you to Harley-Davidson for allowing me and Red to be here all day and literally test ride you know, anything we wanted, apart from the Sportster S, which they did book out. So people obviously excited about that lovely V-twin Sportster S. I almost hit that. So yeah, massive shout out Harley-Davidson. Thank you so much. You've given us so much content, and it's just been a pleasure. It has just been a pleasure. So I'm going to park up, wrap it up for the last time today, and then head on our merry way home. Thank you so much. And yeah, guys, let me know in the comments what you think. Oop, get into neutral.
All Harleys, the Harley great.
I know, it just doesn't... Oh, I almost had it.
There you go.
Oh, come on, give it to me. I'll tell you what might be better. How'd you kill it?
Oh, flip that, switch up. That's it.
Cool, maybe that will be better. There we go. Fuck, why didn't I do that at first time? But yeah, guys, thank you so much. I just want to make sure that side stands out. It is. But yeah, ooh, that's... Ooh. Is it still going? No, it's fine. It's absolutely fine. But yes, guys, thank you so much for watching. Like I say, leave all your comments. Let me know what you think about the Pan America. And yeah, Harley-Davidson in Watford. Come down, have a chat with them. All nice guys in here. And yeah, the Harley-Davidson Pan America. Fantastic fun. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. I look forward to seeing you all next time. But until then, cheers.